Hey, you, friends, family, and strangers. That was an ominous crow right after my intro, wasn't it? A crow from a crow. Or is it a caw from a crow? Is it a crow caw from a crowing cocker? Alright, this is getting awkward. But look, concrete. A big, giant party dance floor. Kind of fascinated with these little areas right there. You see that one? That's going to be a patio for a resident. But this one in the middle, that will have air conditioners on it. Same with this one back in the corner. See that one? That's going to be a little spot for air conditioners to sit. However, this one will be a patio. And directly above those patio spots for 3 levels will be balconies for other mofos. So, as I look at this, I wonder, my future neighbor who's going to be sitting right there, enjoying the summer, enjoying the fall coming up later when this is done, will they even have a clue that they're about to live in this town? Does the person right now, as it stands right now, even have a clue they're about to be my neighbor? Probably not, but as things change, as circumstances in life happen, you never know. I myself didn't have a clue I was going to live right here until I randomly took a wrong turn. It's kind of like I took a wrong turn because I accidentally got to the point where the turn was, and I thought, why not? It wasn't like a wrong turn where I took a turn thinking I was going somewhere else. It was more like I didn't expect to see this down here, and I just wanted to check it out kind of on a whim. That's what took place. So is that a wrong turn, or is that just like a random, unforeseen curiosity that led to me strolling by this beautiful place where I pulled in and talked to the lady who would become my future lease manager. And she said, "How did you hear about the place?" And I said, "Took a wrong turn, pulled in on a complete whim out of nowhere just now. Something about it." I said, "You know what? This has it." And that's pretty good curb appeal in town. If someone passes by a street they accidentally took a last second and end up moving there, just based on the curb appeal alone, the vibe it gave. And I told her that. I said, just put down "got a vibe." And she laughed because she was putting down info on what works and what doesn't work for people coming in. So you can spend money on ads. You can put out a billboard if you want up on the highway. Well, in my case, that was a waste of money because I pulled in just because I happened by and on a vibe applied for an apartment. And it has been, for the most part, a great decision. You know, I got some stuff that I had to get rid of. I don't have my 5-bedroom house anymore, but what I do have is like a functioning shower, a place to take a functional shit, and, I can do dishes, even though I don't really do dishes that much, and stuff. But anyways, friends, family, and strangers, speaking of this place, I have been here asleep the entire fucking day because I'm wrapping up a long work week. The nutsack is tagged as a nutsack can get. Today is a good day to do fuck all, in my opinion. Wanted to get up early and do a little traveling skis, but last night I was thinking, I don't know where I'm going to go right now that's kind of close. And I'm supposed to be doing something tomorrow. I don't even know if that's going to happen, but I'll probably get over that way anyways. There's a couple filming spots I thought would look cool, and it would kind of like satisfy our first show back on the road because it's not too far away. It's just kind of like a little, it's kind of like it's like firing up the engines before we have liftoff. That can happen tomorrow. I have an idea for something I want to film, a couple things I want to film tomorrow in the sketches of downtown Columbus, Ohio. So we might do that. And there are things that like I can get in and out of without like getting stuck in a swarm of people on a busy weekend day or whatever, if that makes any sense. Relations and stuff, dude. But look, after these next few days, I have just one more work week, right? No, two. Two more work weeks, and then your boy is hitting the road, camera in hand, cock in the other hand, and we are going, we're going places. I don't want to say where yet, just in case something happens. My plan here in a couple weeks, actually, as of right now, is to take the fuck off in that direction, hitting up as many roadside oddities as we can find along the way. When I get there and film the big thing I want to film, I don't see myself coming back, at least not a direct flight. It would be nice to kind of detour probably north from there for about an hour, and then roadside oddity the entire way back on the alternative way back. That's probably going to happen, but that's still only about a week of time we're talking, and I'll still have 5 more weeks. So we can do anything we want this year, pretty much. And I think we should. But as far as today goes, let's get back to reality. My sleepy ass is going to go get something for groceries for the next couple of days here at Da Casa. I'm going to do a video, and then I'm going to plan a little road trip probably for tomorrow. No promises. And we're just going to get back on the grind. I wasn't going to welcome you into my home at all today because I just don't know what we're filming today. However, it's been my experience that if you just film anyways, you end up with an okay video. And I'm talking about me. I don't know if you can pull that off because I don't know if you're the OG goat Mac like I am. I'm just being honest with you. I could film a fucking pile of rocks and make a funny video out of it. I'm just saying. It's good to be the king. That's all I'm trying to say. But please, motherfuckers, gather your things. And let's do it.
You're a loser.
Let's go to the store. I'm not going to take Clifford, but that's because Clifford is still full of furniture and shit. It's like playing Tetris. You have to move one thing out of the way, then get that thing, then that thing, and then... But Clifford is parked very rudely at a diagonal, barely inside the lines, so let's get him moved so anyone else has a chance to actually park beside me. I've been a rude neighbor. I've been a rude neighbor for like 3 days. The most important thing you could ever do here at Myers is this shit right here, dude. Clean out your fucking car, bud. That's what they're there for. America, baby. Well, somebody outside is just yelling real loud. Sounds like over a speaker, like there's a party going on somewhere. So welcome to the fucking party complex of town. I have a shit ton of groceries in my trunk. But I came up here first and foremost with the most important thing of the night. Big Mac, baby. Babe. Let's get on this Big Mac so I have proper fuel for making 80 trips up and down 2 flights of steps. I don't know if I can do it anymore, guys. I don't know if I can renew my lease. Because climbing up to the 3rd floor with groceries fucking sucks. A friend of mine lives kind of close to here. That whole complex is 1 level. Every apartment has an attached garage. You can come in and just throw your shit out onto the garage floor, then go park your car, and then you just bring all your stuff in. Better than having a townhome. That last apartment that I was in and broke my lease at and shit, the one that you saw like 3 months ago now or whatever it was. That was a townhome, if you couldn't tell. And which basically means your bedrooms are upstairs and the rest of your apartment is downstairs. So like, oh no, I left my phone by the bed. Whole ass trip upstairs and a whole ass trip back down. I don't know. Whatever. I gotta change my clothes. Let's go out. These clothes need to be thrown in the wash. So I'm gonna grab a shower and change clothes and a whole ass trip upstairs and a whole ass trip back down. This is how I get to my bedroom. It's a lot easier than a whole ass trip upstairs. You ready? See, I hate work. Hate it with a passion. That's why I invest. I don't believe that makes me lazy because I do this as a second job without missing a beat no matter what. Sick, broke, soon to be homeless, selling a house, buying a house, living in a hotel, bad weather, good weather, busy with social stuff, busy working a full-time job at a company that hates your fucking guts because you exist. No matter what, I still do the nation from me to you. It's a labor of love, but it's not really a labor. It's a work. It definitely is a task that needs to be fulfilled, completed, blah, blah, blah. And unfortunately, some of it's just me talking to you, looking sexy. Yeah. My brain is cooked because I'm still not used to these fucking stairs, like I said. So the only good thing I like being up here when I look out on the balcony. I think it's cool to be up this high. It feels fun. It's sexy and fresh. I like putting your mom over the railing and just rearranging her turds. You know what I'm saying? It's fun to do that up on the 3rd level. I don't know why, but it's just fun. But is it worth it? Yeah, it is. It's cool. Once you get up here and relax, it's cool, which is why bringing in groceries for me has been like already a 2-hour process because I come in here, catch my breath, and I put stuff away and put stuff in like wrapping and stuff, packaging in the trash. I do all that stuff as I go along because doing it gives me a chance to catch my breath before I go back down to the car rather, and get another armload full of shit. And then I'm up the steps like this, my big fat ass. And yeah, It sucks. I think they should install an elevator just for me, is what I think. The only good thing about taking 3 hours to make 5 or 6 trips up from the car is the fact that there's some kind of chaos going on outside of my apartment every time. There was a huge party, live band and everything nearby. I kind of enjoyed that, especially because I can't hear it in here, but if I go outside, I can hear it, so it's fun. I will probably walk over to a few of those next time I hear them. And I would have tonight had I not had like a bunch of shit in my car that needs to go into the freezer, like frozen pizzas and stuff, because it's all about good health and good healthy options for eating. So I went with the frozen pizza option, okay? You always need to eat healthy stuff like frozen pizza, the occasional cottage cheese. Just now, when I brought up my last trip of shit, there was someone off on the other way screaming, hey, come on, hey, come on, guys, hey, stop it, hey, fucking stop, hey, like that. And then there was a kid screaming, but not like a, oh my God, help me scream. It was more like a, yow, like that. Who the fuck knows what's going on in the world around me? I'm just thankful that here in this apartment, somewhat, there is peace. The other day, as you saw, the whole floor was vibrating. Some piece of maggot shit who lives below me was blasting music so loud it was shaking the building. Thankfully, that was the first time I noticed that, and it hasn't happened since. It certainly doesn't happen at night. If it happened once in a while during the day, then I would not say a fucking word. I'm not a freaking Karen who's like just looking to always be bitching or anything like that. But come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Do you guys recommend or not recommend cinnamon vodka? This will look good up there on the cabinet of fame after I drink it. This is only 20%, I think. 21%, which is like all you can find at the big box stores, which is cool. Anything over that, I think you have to go to a little place called the liquor store, which I happen to live near one. I actually live so close to a liquor store, if I were hammered, smashed, drunk, I could still stumble home. But I have never once in history exited out of this door while any level of alcohol is in my system. And do not plan to, unless like you're driving and we're going out bar hopping in fucking Pittsburgh or something, then the party's here, right? So that happened. But I just wanted to pop in with you guys because, like, you deserve it. I've been ignoring you for hours, bringing in groceries, unwrapping everything and putting stuff away just as a way to catch my breath. Who has that much shit in their freezer? And don't think I'm some kind of psycho who's lost my mind. This is going to last like an entire ass month. So, set it. It'll hardly close. There's so much shit in there. Set it and forget it is the name of the game. All right? Beep, 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 beep. All my favorite things in life are right here. The state of Maine, coffee, SpongeBob, ooh, Tabasco sauce, Mario. Do you know what Mario's original name was before he was named Mario? Jumpman. Jumpman was such a fun character in a different game that Nintendo gave Jumpman his own game, and they named him Mario. It's me, Mario. All right, I'm gonna put the rest of these groceries away and get fucking drunk. So Be right back with you in just a minute. I know we didn't do shit today. I get that. But your boy's nutsack is tired. It's been a long week. But don't you fucking worry, alright? Bitch. We got a lot of time off work coming up. We're going to do a lot of fucking cornholing and running arounds. And every time you need me to come over there to your place and go down on you, I'll be filming all kind of cool stuff along the way to and from. All the roadside oddities, all the fucking big city attractions. Got invited to a couple VIP events, and I am a VIP, alright? So, that's appropriate. I'll be doing DJing, skinny dipping, streaking through parties. You can hire me to streak a party. Did you know that? For for $5 and a pack of gum, I will streak a party, baby. Balls out and everything. Just for you and the $5 and the pack of gum. I like Winter Fresh, bitch. Not much to see out here on this cloudy night. I do believe that was the case last night as well. I want to apologize for the fact that this video was not a banger. It's kind of like going on a few different first dates. They're not all bangers. Sometimes all you do is have dinner. Sometimes you have dinner, then make out in your truck, and she leaves you with blue balls from hell. My point is, much like this video, they are not all bangers. Friends, family, esteemed colleagues in the business, strangers, even fuck buddies. I want to thank you for spending your precious, non-renewable time with me today. I'm not really sure why you did, but thank you for doing so. I'm going to do some work in the office, and that's about it. I might stay up a little bit tonight and watch. Where is it? Where is it? Where'd you go? I just had you. I might stay up tonight and watch this movie. Mufasa. But actually, I'm so damn tired. Yeah. Who the am I fooling? That's probably going to be about a 5-minute attempt before I'm like, falling asleep. Yeah. I keep saying we're getting back on the road, and we are. It's just a little problem happened this last week. Screwed me up at work physically, just exhausted to the brim. I think I'm bouncing back from being sick, and I could just feel my energy levels trying to rebuild. But when you work 40 plus hours a week, actual work, like labor intensive work, rebuilding back up an energy level that you're used to is not exactly easy or successful always. But yeah, I'm kind of sad to say that I'm just kind of waiting on my 6 weeks off work to happen, because it'll be so much easier to pack up and get the fuck out of here and go film cool shit everywhere, because we can go so much farther than ever. Yeah, working on it. And I want to be able to do that all the time, to where work is never an obstacle. But I just need time. I need time for my investments to build and gain and become the powerhouse that they are currently becoming and stuff like that, so that we can have fun. And hopefully this parlays into a global phenomena where this makes the same amount of money off ad revenue. Wouldn't that be fun? Why not? At least there will be in the future a core branch of those original citizens of the Duggalo Nation. That is you. You are here in its infantry. But I hate calling it that, because like I've literally been doing Rumble and YouTube for years. So but I haven't tried to I've never tried to grow the channels, ever. I've only tried to randomly, when I feel like it at different times, make art that I would enjoy making. I've never tried to put out a daily. I've never tried to, I don't know, it's kind of like dating someone, and then one day you're like, you know what, babe, let's have kids. And that changes how you go about spending time with that person. That's what happened with me and you. We were dating for years, we were having fun, but now that the kids are all in college, I thought maybe we should go ahead and get married. So that's why we're doing a daily. We're grinding it out, and I'm gearing up for more and fun things. You know I got the chops for that because you've seen me produce cool content before. And it's okay to take a time off in between this mountain of task, which was like getting this apartment, selling the house, all that stuff. That was one big thing that kind of stopped the travel stuff. And now we're going to go back to it, the travel stuff. But I think taking a break in between to sort out some last minute loose ends, or at least get like the plan ready, I think that's okay. With my family right here, who isn't going anywhere, who's sticking around because you like it, that'll work. You know, I don't have to stress over losing the community. Right? You motherfuckers are in, even when I'm out. So I should quit worrying. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying. All right? That's it. No more worrying. At least not that I'm going to, at least what I'm going to admit anyways. I'm going to try not to talk about it too much, but I'm kind of worried. Anyways, friends, family, strangers, it is time once again, unfortunately, for me to pack up this campsite, for us to piss on this fire, put it out for the night, and head back to the wee old editing studio right in that other room so I can bang out some videos, get it ready, and chill. I just got to chill tonight. There's some chilling need done. I need to kind of get my sleep schedule back on track. Need to quit being such an idiot and sleeping the day away and stuff, but I needed it. Saturday morning is normally that day, and I know that our days kind of just get kind of like, we don't really know exactly what day it is sometimes, but today in particular was a day where the fatigueness caught up to your boy. So you gotta do what you gotta do, all right? And I had to fucking sleep like a 90-year-old man, and I did until like literally 6 in the fucking afternoon. Whew. Okay. Sorry. I gotta go. We'll be back again. We will be back again. Some shit's coming. I promise. As sure as there's air in my lungs, thank the Lord. We are gonna get back to it, my friends. So, yeah. See you again tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. If you want to contact me or have me on your project or help promote me or anything like that, jump on to dougalonation.com for all that info, contact info, etc. Video library is coming to that site very soon, so please keep checking back. And hopefully there's fun stuff I can put just on the site so the site itself becomes worth sharing. So if you have any ideas, throw them my way. Why not? You're not going to do it yourself. So if you're not going to do it yourself, then secure the bragging rights to say, I thought of that. See that? I thought of that. I submitted that. And he did it. And we all are laughing. See you tomorrow morning. Like always, 7 days a week, 7 a.m. Eastern. But until then, please don't be a douche.